Welcome back to The Hot Slice, a podcast brought to you by the team at Pizza Today. I am creative director Josh Cowan. Along with me, executive editor Denise Greer. Hello, Denise.
Hi Josh, what's up?
Good to be back on the podcast again.
It is. And you know what? We are coming into my favorite season. So I'm all smiles right now because and I think pizzerias feel it too because they know that fall bump is either here or it's coming for them. And so it's an exciting time for pizzerias.
Right, I got out my sweatshirt and sweatpants this week out of storage.
Yeah.
So I'm sure September will be nothing but 90-degree temperatures, but as of right now, I need them, so I love
I
it.
I wore a fleece this morning on a bike ride. So but it was like 50 some degrees in the
It's a
morning.
nice little
So
fall tease, but I know it's the summer's not over yet.
I know, I know. And this fall is going to be jam-packed. I mean, we are what? We're 60 days almost from when we do this. We're 60 days out from Pizza Expo Columbus.
Yeah, and I tell you guys, I'm more excited for this than I am the Las Vegas show. I just know it's going to be an amazing show, and it's such a great town, and I think
Hmm.
everyone's going to have a really good time that comes. So yeah, if you haven't registered, go ahead and register. I think maybe it's like last days of savings or
Yeah.
right now. So yeah, get on there, get on the website and register.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. But also, October is just a big month for us. We have National Pizza Month. And I got to tell you, with National Pizza Month, of course, we have the toolkit, and you should go to pizzatoday.com / National Pizza Month, and you will see it all there. But another thing that I'm doing, and you might get an email from me, but if you don't, you can reach out to me at dgreer@pizzatoday.com, though, is I am taking um, stories on how you interact with your community, like your community initiatives, whether it's fundraising, whether it's outreach, whatever you're doing. Because the one thing we say is that pizzerias are the best citizens in their communities. Like they are just the heart and soul of communities, pizzerias are. And so for National Pizza Month, I want to share those stories every day. So I'm collecting 31 stories. So there's room for you too. So hit me up on email or Instagram or Facebook, and we'll try to get your story out there too.
You're right about that with the pizzerias. I mean, anytime like there's a natural disaster or some kind of something went wrong in the world and people need to be fed, pizzerias step up every time, 10 times out
Every
of 10.
time.
And
Every
that's
time.
that's who you see that's what you see being fed is from the local pizzerias
Yeah.
and you guys are just top notch.
Yeah, it's amazing. And just I mean if you look at, local sports programs, feeding the hungry locally, if you look at who's doing that, pizzerias, they're stepping up in a major way, and it's a tough time to run a business, and to still have that giving spirit is amazing to see, and we want to showcase that.
Yeah, over the past, I don't know how many years we've been doing this, going into pizzerias, it's I'd say every 3 out of 5 will have a little league team on the wall,
Yeah, oh, for sure.
displayed on the wall that who they've sponsored. It's always just kind of fun to see when you go into a pizzeria.
I know. I absolutely love it. Okay, so before we get into our guest, I have one more request from me
It's
to
a big pretty
you.
please, pretty please.
Pretty please. But it's for your benefit. So if you haven't completed your pizza operator survey, please do it now. We're going to close that survey soon. So I want to make sure that your voice gets heard in that survey because we're asking everything from menu to employees to your outlook on the industry, to technology and business outlook and trends. So we're asking a lot, but I have coined it down. So when I first started the survey, we had 66 questions. And I have got it down to like 40 some. So it only takes probably 5 minutes. But what this does is not only do we put it into an annual report, a industry report in December, but we also use it at Pizza Today to drive new content to make sure we're covering things that you need. So we'll put the link in the description, but please go fill out your survey.
Yeah, this is a real deal survey. You say it's just 40 questions now, but those are 40 real questions that would really help a pizzeria operator when they see the report. These are down and dirty questions, and my hats off to you, Denise, for coming up with all those questions. I think they're amazing. I took the quiz. I mean, I took the seminar myself.
Yeah,
The survey myself, but it was great, and so we can't stress enough how important it is that you fill that out.
that's awesome. Okay, plea done. Now let's get into our guest because it is so cool. I scroll through Google and I look at Google News and I do all this fun stuff, and I came across a pizzeria that found a historic treasure in their walls. And so I had to bring him on the show to talk to him about this awesome artifact that they found in their walls. So who hasn't, done renovations and found something unique in their walls? I just think it's really fun
And this
to
was like
find that.
3 layers deep,
Yeah, yeah, that's
layers
what
deep,
they
so you know it's old.
yeah, it's old. So we're talking to Jolene and Joel Best. It's a father-daughter team. He actually owned the business for what, 30 some years, and
You bought it in
then now,
82, yeah.
yeah, and then his daughters have taken it over a couple of years ago. So it's definitely passed down through the generations, but it's called the Now Pizzeria in the village of Hamburg, New York. So it's just they they had a fun, I mean, it's such a fun little piece of history that they're going to display in the restaurant. But I just think it's fun when we see pizzerias, grab a hold of their history and show it.
Yeah, and we talk about their signage out front that's been around there forever too, and that's just a part of their history as well. Anyway, we'll get all into it.
Yeah, let's just dive in because it's actually a really neat conversation with them and what they've done.
Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide. Are you ready to elevate your bakeware game? Spokane, Washington-based Lloyd Pans is the trusted name for professionals and home chefs alike. For over 40 years, Lloyd Pans has been creating innovative food service, bakeware, and pizza pans and tools designed to deliver perfect results every time. Whether it's crispy golden pizza crusts or perfectly baked pastries, Lloyd Pans' durable, stick-resistant, and proprietary pan finishes are a game changer. Visit lloydpans.com to explore our full lineup and find your perfect pan today. Need shipping quotes or custom products? Email sales@lloydpans.com for personalized service.
Well, hi there, Joel and Jolene. Thanks you so much for coming on to the podcast today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank
being
you for having us.
Absolutely. So and the whole reason why like I hit you up right now is because I read a really fun article about something that happened at your pizzeria. And I won't give it away. I'll let you tell the story yourself. What in the world did you find and what were you doing?
Well, we're getting some renovation done at the pizzeria, and we are getting all new siding on the sides. So our contractor had to rip off 3 layers of siding. He got back to the original boards, like the vertical plank boards, and he
Uh-huh.
found a newspaper article from 1881 behind the boards. And he
Oh
showed
my
it to me.
gosh.
I was like, that's so cool. You need to get that out for me. And he's like, what are you going to do with that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to frame it. I just want to see it. And he actually had to rip one of the boards off to get it. It's a whole article, but it's pretty beat up, but you can
Yeah.
see the date and everything on it. And I threw it on Facebook and it
Hmm.
just kind of went viral after that. So,
Wow. I
But
mean, well, first of all, you know how old your building is now, at least,
well, yes,
for
that's,
a
yes.
general. That's amazing.
So what's the history of the building you're in? And do you guys own it or are you renting it? Like how's that work with that building?
So my sister and I own the building.
Hmm.
We bought it from my dad in May of 2023. He bought it in
May of 82.
82.
Okay.
So,
All
and then
right.
after we found the newspaper article, I was very curious to find out the history of the building itself. Now that we saw that the article is from 1881, when it was built, I couldn't find the exact date of when it was built, but
Hmm.
I found a lot of information regarding what else was there prior to the pizzeria. So I,
Oh,
yeah, did some
cool.
digging and found out, and it seemed to be a lot of like women's clothing stores, like
Oh,
Oh, wow.
dated back to like I went back to 1903
okay.
to find out what was there. So
It's amazing the path that it put you on. Like
Yeah.
one day you're not, worried about what the store was, and now you're like, all in it.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
so like after I found the article, then I went on, like I was in my this office right here and I was looking online and I found old newspaper articles like online. I had to like pay for a, I don't know, subscription to get on to access
I
them.
know, right?
I kept sending pictures to my dad and my sister, and I think it was finally like 10 hours later, my dad's like, "Are you still sitting in the office?" I was like, "Yes, I was obsessed. Like, I had to find out everything." And they're like, "Tomorrow's a new day. Like, go get some sleep." So,
It's a part of the history of the building and you guys, and I'm right there with you. I would celebrate it very
I
much
think you
so.
should celebrate it. I had heard this saying a long time ago that, when we look at buildings or houses, it's not that that building or house is a part of our history. It's that for a short period of time, we are a part of their history, of that
yeah,
building's
so
Yeah.
history. Because, if this building was mid 1800s, just think about the life that this building has had. And you say there was no restaurant in there before you guys.
no.
Wow, that's fun.
And
So
shout out to the builders from 1850 for
I
building
know.
such a good uh a a good building. I mean, my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely. I think anything old, everything older is always built better to last longer,
So
too.
much
So,
so, yeah.
yeah, what drew you to the building, Joel? What made you want to turn it into the now?
I'm sorry.
What drew you to the building? What made you want to turn it into your restaurant?
Oh, I started working there when 73 when I was in high school,
Oh,
and I worked
wow.
for previous owners. And then I had my opportunity in 82 and I bought it then and I owned it for 41 years.
So how long did you work in the pizzeria before you ended up purchasing
I
the
worked there
business?
9 years before. So I had 50 years in the pizza business.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, as you look through that time period and how your business has changed and grown, what are some of those moments in that space that you can recall that just really made the business shine?
I have to give a lot of credit to my employees
Mm-hmm.
that I had when I first bought the place. Uh, a lot of kids that grew up around the neighborhood that once
Yeah.
they turned old enough to get a job, I knew them from coming in on a regular basis. So I hired them and then their friends and just we had a great group of kids
Mm-hmm.
that worked there and we would actually sit down and discuss the menu on how we should set up the menu, what price changes, and they would give me their tidbits of information and this and that, and it helped out a lot. And actually, tomorrow I'm getting together with four of them.
Oh,
We get
wow.
together, like once a month or every other month and have lunch.
Oh, that's so
Wow, that's
It's
cool.
fantastic.
kind of
So,
neat
so
to,
the pizzeria has been the actual pizzeria has been there since 1969. Am I correct?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Was it called Now Pizzeria then?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
mhm.
Yeah, the original owner, as far as I understand, this was back in the hippie days and the now generation, and
Yeah.
I
that's
love
what they
it.
came
I
up with.
love it.
And
It's very
when I
unique.
first started working there, it was black light posters and lava lights,
Nice.
and it was kind of crazy back in those days.
I love it. And Jolene, when did you get onto the scene with the restaurant and kind of take on that leadership role?
Uh, so I started in 95,
Mm-hmm.
and then my sister started a couple years before that. And then when we just kind of worked there, all through high school and just kept on as our full-time job. And actually going back to talking about COVID, my dad was still there a lot, but we kind of took over doing like all like I did the payroll and all the bookkeeping
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And then after COVID, my dad finally wanted to retire, so my sister and I decided to, buy it off of my dad. So
See, that is amazing.
so
I
yeah, so
love
it's so we've only owned it for 2 years, but we've both been there 30 years. So
30 years.
yeah, so it's
So they only got 20 more to go.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
You
we
know,
get to retire soon.
I'm curious when you shifted to that owner role, when you shifted from working in the restaurant to being the owner, what was that transition like? And 2 years later, how's it going?
It still doesn't feel real, to be honest. Like I was still doing for my dad, like I said, I did all the bookkeeping and the payroll and the ordering and stuff. So now once we finally took over, I am still doing all that. And there's times too, like I'll call my dad and ask his advice and stuff. Sometimes I still think he is the owner. So no, but I love that I can, that he's around so we can ask questions and,
Mhm.
and he comes in sometimes in the morning and helps us out a lot.
Yeah.
So we're lucky to still, have him part of the pizzeria to help us out.
Let's see, that's amazing. And I think about, as you're progressing, with a business that's been around for so long, was there anything new that you brought in that 2 years or that you're looking forward to kind of doing any changes with the business?
Um, we have not really changed other than the renovation right now. We really
Hmm.
haven't changed anything like with the menu or anything. Haven't added anything new. It's a good business and
Yeah.
it's the items and the everything that we sell, like I don't know. I feel like we don't need to change anything because it's already,
Yeah.
it was a good running business, so why change it? So
If
Yeah.
it's not broke, don't fix it kind of thing.
exactly.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. So with this renovation, what's all a part of this renovation? Is it just the doing the facade, or are there also interior renovations happening?
Yeah, so we did just the outside. We got new siding, we
Hmm.
got all new windows, and we had a patio, which people didn't even realize we had a patio on the side because it was just a canvas awning. And so we got a permanent awning for that. It's not going to be enclosed or anything, so it's
Hmm.
not going to be seating for winter, but it just looks a lot bigger on the outside. Everyone drives by or comes in, they're like, "Oh, you put a patio out there." And I'm like, "The patio's been out there for 30 years." And they're like, "We didn't even know about that." So we have like the front, we had bay windows that were like in the front that we got rid of. So now we have an open, more windows and more airflow too coming in because we had a lot of windows that weren't opening before.
Yeah, I bet that helps
And
with your energy savings too. My goodness.
yes, yeah, and in the summer with the heat too. It felt we don't have air conditioning in there, so it was just to have the breeze come in. It feels a lot better.
So
So,
you
and
don't,
then for the inside, we're just redoing the front room. So
okay,
we're not really doing anything in the kitchen area. It was just more of
okay,
just the front room. And it wasn't just more of a facelift, I guess. So
yeah. So what's part of that facelift with the front area?
what we got the front to the concrete in the front, like the patio, like it was all cracked. And so we
Hmm.
got all new of the like patio put down. And I just think like with the windows too, and
I,
we have our orange crush signs out front and then underneath that's the Now logo, and that was put up
Yeah,
in the 70s, and that's staying. That's not going
yeah.
anywhere.
I
That's a
absolutely.
big
love it.
question everyone's asking. They're like, "You're not getting rid of that sign." I'm like, "Oh no,
No.
that's there to stay."
Yeah,
That's the first thing I noticed when I looked at your spot. I was like, "Oh, I love that sign." I was
yeah.
like,
Well, everyone thinks we're the Crush Pizzeria. They're like, "Why is the orange Crush sign bigger than the Now Pizzeria sign underneath it?" And I was like, "That's what they gave us, well, in the 70s." And
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
so,
think I'm
and you're
pretty sure
like,
that sign was put up in the summer of 1970.
yeah.
And the Orange Crush part has never been broken.
Oh wow, that's
The
amazing.
original one, it's actually grandfather claused in the village of Hamburg because it's the only pole sign on Main Street.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's historic now at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like you
Oh
Yeah.
can't
yeah,
mess up.
definitely.
And new pizzerias try to get that vibe. You know that, like they pay a fortune to look vintage and look cool and old, and like you just have it instinctively with that restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely because I was looking for different like Pepsi signs and stuff like that. And it's just they're all brand new, but then they're going back to like the vintage look. So it's not,
Hmm.
like, but this is the vintage, Orange Crush sign. So yes, I we're lucky to have it.
I love that.
Somebody
Uh,
came in years ago and told me that the sign was actually worth a lot of money
hmm.
I
for
bet it
someone that
is.
attacks that type stuff. But
Yeah.
it's worth more than money than
Yeah, it's kind
for
of
the pizzeria.
it's priceless to us. Like it's not for sale. So
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're listening, go take a look at their Facebook page and check out that sign and check out their exterior. It's really cool.
That's really cool. So tell the listeners, because everybody's on audio here. Where is your restaurant located in Hamburg? Like, where's it at in the city?
it's right in the village of Hamburg. It's right on
Okay.
Main Street,
Okay.
right next to the village hall. So like you can't miss it. And a lot of people that are not familiar with Hamburg and they
Uh,
call and they hear about us or they want to come in. I always say like just look for the big Orange Crush sign out front.
like you can't miss it, right?
Yeah, you can't miss it. Like,
So,
but I think before too, we really with the before the renovations, people would drive right by it, and if they didn't even notice the Orange Crush sign, they didn't even realize that we were a pizzeria.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So
And
I was
you're
hoping too with the new renovations and the facelift and stuff, it looks more like a restaurant now than it did before. So
and you're about 10 miles from Buffalo or so?
yes.
yes.
10? Okay. So football season's ramping up. Do you guys see a lot of I mean, I know it's 10 miles away still, but do you guys see a lot more business come in when football season comes around?
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
yes.
Yeah. Sundays are crazy. Football Sundays are crazy. And then the stadium too is, I went 5 minutes, 10
Yeah,
minutes away.
the
Oh,
stadium's
wow.
only
Yeah.
5 miles from us
Yeah,
up in
wow.
Orchard Park, neighboring town.
So yes. And actually, so when my dad retired from the pizzeria, he actually works full-time security over at the Bill Stadium. So
No way. That's
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
so interesting.
I
You
saw that they were building a new stadium. It looks amazing, so I can't wait for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's like right in the like in Orchard Park, so it's not far from us where our pizza is at all. So
that's
The new
fantastic.
stadium's being built right across the street from the old stadium.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Oh
can
wow.
look
As
at
long
both of them at the same time and compare them, and the new stadium's huge compared to the old stadium.
as long as nobody's going through your tables on the patio, I think,
yeah.
I'll be good.
I hope not. We just got all new patio furniture too, so I don't want those getting
I don't think
damaged.
they're going to break them if they land on them. I think they're going to
Right.
hurt themselves if they do.
So we're going into fall at some point. I mean, I don't know if it's been really hot for y'all, but it's been really crazy hot for us.
Oh yeah, I have
Yeah.
been.
And we're in Louisville, but I remember I went up to Erie and I rode the Erie Canal Trail on my bicycle and
Okay.
ended in Buffalo. And the people that my host family that I stayed with was telling me how where the stadium is and down where you all are gets way more snow than the city of Buffalo. Like when the lake effect snow happens, like you guys get pummeled
Oh,
with snow.
South Towns gets it. We get hammered with it.
You get hammered. So how do you like as you prepare for the upcoming winter season? What do you do to really? Is there any way to really prepare for what's coming?
I
Just just make sure you got rock salt to help melt the ice
Yeah.
and a good plow driver that's going to keep your parking lot cleared.
we've had a lot of big snowstorms where we've gotten like 8 feet of snow.
Yeah.
And a lot of times too, like all of Hamburg is closed. Like
Yeah.
everything snow days, like restaurants, businesses are closed. And if we were able to get to the pizzeria, a lot of
Yeah.
times we would open up just to be able to feed like the DOT, the all the plow drivers and
Uh-huh.
stuff. We tried to get in there like the couple years ago. We did subs. We did it for the village of
Yeah.
Hamburg, the town of Hamburg, the DOT, and they all got like subs from us. So we were able to feed them while they're out trying to clear the roads and keep everybody safe.
Yeah, if the plow driver would drive by and see the Orange Crush sign lit up, he would
Uh-huh.
get on his radio and tell everybody, all the other plow drivers, that we were open.
That's
So
awesome.
we ended up getting a
The
lot of business from that.
the,
And
the
so
crush sign
there,
still lights up.
Yes,
Oh
we just got it changed to LED lights about a year ago.
oh
So because the
wow.
old lights did wear out, so but now it's all LED light and it's bright.
Yeah.
So it looks great.
So, Joel, I'm curious, when you took over the pizzeria, is it still the same like dough formula, the same pizza as you kind of inherited when you bought the business, or has did it change any when you after you bought it?
When I bought it, I everything stayed the same. I didn't change any
Hmm.
recipes. I added the more to the menu because
Hmm.
originally when I bought it, we only had pizza and subs. I brought in wings and tacos and a lot of fried food and
Yeah.
well,
What-
and you got a lot of nostalgia working for you on that because for the kids who are adults now that growing up having your pizza, they're wanting to take their kids to your pizza and have that be your pizza. So you got a lot of that going for you.
oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we definitely have like three, two, three generations of families,
Right.
coming in and
I mean, you get to know them,
Oh yeah.
you get to
Yeah.
know the parents, and then your little kids come in, you watch them grow and this and that, and next thing you know,
Uh,
they're coming in and
yeah,
getting
you get
food.
the little kids coming in, they can barely see over the counter, and now they like tower over me, and yeah, and then they have kids now, and it's a lot of times too, kids go away to college and then they come home and they always say that they don't feel like they're home until they see the Orange Crush sign. So,
Oh, that's so cute. Now, are you guys involved with any community outreach, any community kind of just community connection since you're in kind of a nice little village?
well, the village of Hamburg has a village, it's like the VBAC.
Hmm.
They have like a council that does a lot of things throughout the year.
Hmm.
Um, Different fundraisers and different activities for the Hamburg, and we're part of all that. The
That's
Chamber of
awesome.
Commerce we're part of.
Yeah.
A lot of
Sponsored a little league baseball team and
Yeah.
the basketball team.
Of
I
course.
Yeah.
think we're on like 40 years, 45 years of sponsoring like the Little League baseball. So
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. And since the village gets together and does a lot of fundraising together, I think that gives even more even more connection to community when you have so many businesses coming together to do it.
oh, definitely. And a lot with the schools too. The schools have like the high school and then the elementary schools, they do fun runs and stuff like that. And like we, sponsor those and donate money to those to earn money for the schools and stuff like that. So
That's amazing. Well, I'll leave you on this question. Is there anything you're looking forward to? Anything new or anything you're just looking forward to in the next couple years with the business?
definitely trying to grow it. Maybe not necessarily put more food items on the menu and
Mhm.
stuff, but I'm really excited for the renovations to be completed.
Yeah.
It's still in the works, so like I mean it's getting there, but there's still stuff that needs to be finished, and I'm looking forward to having that all done and just keeping the business around for, another 50 years. So
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
maybe not by me and my sister, but
That's funny.
We'll come back to this in 50 years and see.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
you're
we'll
come
right.
back
come
to
back. We'll bring you back on. It'll be great.
it.
So when are do you have a date for when the renovations will be complete?
Probably within the next couple weeks. We're
Oh, wow,
close.
that's
We're really
soon.
close.
Oh, well, that's
Time that with
amazing.
football season perfectly then.
Yes,
Yeah.
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 Football season and
I know I have a lot of football decorations too, and so I want to get those put out. So
yeah.
Nice.
I'm not going to say that I didn't already pull my fall decorations out of the outbuilding, but I may have already done that because
yeah.
well, thanks you guys for coming onto the podcast and talking to us about the restaurant. I think it's so cool what you've been able to do and just finding those little pieces of history. Maybe as you finish the renovation, you'll find even more.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I think my contractor's afraid of telling me anything anymore though, because he said that I give him more work. Like I need to get that out of the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, good luck, and we wish you the best with this upcoming fall season because we know how busy it is up there.
Yes, we're excited. So, and
Yeah.
thank you so much for asking us to come on. We appreciate it.
Yes,
All
thank
Thank
you.
you
right.
guys. It's a
All
pleasure.
right. Thanks a
All right,
lot.
take
Take
care.
care.
Okay,
You too.
bye-bye.
See ya.